Hey guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Tesla stock, guys. So what is this huge move that is about to come that I have put on my thumbnail? So we'll talk about that because it's coming soon, that's for sure. Now which direction it will come in, I'll talk about that as well in this video because technicals are setting up exactly for that. So let's jump right into it. Let's do the technicals on Tesla here and let's identify what can happen tomorrow and the rest of the coming days and how that huge move may eventually develop from here on. So hit the like, subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice and is only for educational purposes. All right. So what I want to start off with is actually just show you a bit of glimpse on my day trading bot. Again, a good profitable day today. You can see we got a good move on this. I mean, you can see the data here on the last 30 trades as well, net profitable, and today also we have a profitable day. Tesla was, range bound most of the time. Last 15 minutes really crushed it to the downside actually, right? But yeah, we got some good bot give, some good partial size out profits up here. Then second one down here and the third down here. And all in all, we still came out through these partial profits, taking as well net profitable on our position. The data is on the table there. So yeah, nothing to worry about. Even when Tesla was falling yesterday, we were still able to make money on the bot. So that's also great. But anyways, so let's now jump into, and guys, if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. All right. So now let's go to the daily interval and let's talk about what we are seeing. We were seeing a good run up, but the supply zone at 178 is just not letting Tesla go, right? So we still rejected at 20 days moving average and we are above 50 days moving average. Okay, the most of the price action is though on the, let's start off with the 4 hours interval first. So you can clearly see that this area of the zone of 173 to 175 has been constantly holding as a good support, right? And then we are seeing that we are constantly holding this 178 to 180, constantly a resistance zone. You can see that even today in the price action, you can see the wicks as they were coming in over there at that resistance level. That's where the rejection was yesterday as well. That's where the rejection is today as well. And as you can see, the last 15 minutes also showed us this wick candle, right? So that's a little bit of a problem, right? Let's go to the 1 hour interval. So you can see it now. You can see the price action. That's the same supply zone acting just under $180. That is at $178, constantly acting as a supply zone. It's not letting Tesla go through this. So Tesla, guys, also when you see on this dashboard, the strength is consolidating quite a lot. Everything is close to proximity of 0 and 1, especially on a volatile stock like Tesla. That's an indication a huge move is about to come. Now, if we would have closed a little bit higher again into that 178 and above 20 days moving average, that actually was what I wanted, because that really makes Tesla to really get out of this $180, and that explosive move would have been to the upside. But it's coming soon, regardless, either direction. The problem is that the same thing can happen to the downside if we lose this $173 range, and that may then flush it down as well. So there's a breakout potential and or flush potential on Tesla that can come in on either direction. It's all about which side level we'll break. If we break and start going above 178, that explosive move will come to the upside. So $178 level is for that. But if we lose this $173 area, then get prepared for the downside. All right. So, but yeah, that move is coming soon, either direction. But we want the upside, right, as bulls. So you can see that this is one of the right now trend line. Tesla tried to get out of, almost is out of as well of this area. But let's see if it get tomorrow. It's, guys, this week we need to close above 178 or 180 this week to go more bullish into next week. That's important. And we don't want to chop around here longer. We don't want to run into these sell-offs, at these points of resistance. All right, you have the levels, and same levels can be used for intraday trading as well. I mean, I just use my bot for reference, but at this point, I would wait for 178 and above, or below 175, most likely than 173. But yeah, the levels which are marked by my indicator, I mean, just use these levels, right, for the day trading purpose. If we lose 175, yeah, some again downside may come, then we are watching 173. But if we can get above 178, that opens up the door to higher prices. So that's that, but that's where the supply a little bit is acting quite a lot. All right, so let's also take a look at the short volume data on Tesla here. Let me turn that on. And all right, here we go. So yeah, it's not like 41% or so forth, but today's data will come in the evening when the post market has closed. Yeah, I'm curious to see what short data would be there. So yeah, nothing eye popping right now that makes me say that, oh, just start getting careful, right? Like things like 39%, 41%, these are the problematic ones that worries me on Tesla. All right, let's turn this thing off, and let's go to what else we got here. Yep, guys, well, that's pretty much it for Tesla here. And yeah, let's take a look at the market, QQQ and SPY. Let's see what those things have been doing. So yeah, QQQ is again still, if it has to go into the mark as a distribution phase, we need to lose the level of 454, but that will just constitute a pullback down to the level of 448. That as an area that bulls can still come in to hold up here, right? If we lose 448 to $449, then break to the downside, then even the 50 days moving average is right down there, but yeah, that opens up the door to 435 possibly, right? So yeah, but otherwise, yeah, if again technically structure is still bullish, structure will only start to look a little bit on the daily interval to the breaking side if we go below $448 level. So let's go to the hourly interval, and yeah, you can see on intraday we are already forming lower highs, right? And that's what constitutes that. It's just because you saw in the pre-market we sold off, got a rebound, and in the regular market hours, but then the last very hour we sold off again. So you can see intraday we are already forming lower highs. I won't doubt if tomorrow we are seeing much more cool off to the downside. And let's take a look at SPY. Same thing. SPY is much more weaker actually today. Lost 200 hours moving average. SPY looks like it's going to continue already lower in the post market as well. It's selling off. Yeah, it's already has intradays, lower highs, lower lows, right? And on the daily interval, if I go over there, and yeah, here we go. Wow, technically it didn't leave a gap here. That's strange. Let me actually check something. Okay, so yeah, it's not constituting that post pre-market, that type particular action here. I don't know why this gap is here. Yeah, I mean, the gap is there because the gap is there, but anyways, yeah. So, well, guys, here's the thing with SPY. That if we yeah, this looks like a more of a distribution phase. If we lose this, as we have been saying, if SPY has been looking weaker, right? And as we continue to lose these levels by level, just level by level will come down. This is the most important area though, $524. If we lose this, then we are watching 518. That would be the last step where bulls, if on the overall structure they want to keep it bullish, that would be the last step for bulls, because if we lose 518, that will eventually make it again lose 50 days moving average. Then we are again starting to talk much more downside on SPY. All right, cool. Guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.